Look, I've been hearing a lot of hype about this movie, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and I guess I'm just not totally understanding it. I mean, you have a cartoon rabbit who is trying to prevent a cartoon baby from eating cookies in a kitchen, and antics ensue, and this gets 97% on Rotten Tomatoes. I gave this a pretty generous 3 minutes before I had to turn this shit off. This is all there is. This gets preserved by Congress, really. Anyhow, I guess it looks okay. It's not CGI or anything fancy. I give Who Framed Roger Rabbit 1 out of 4 stars.
Hey, it's Vaughn's mom again, so I just wanted to remind you that instead of buying Vaughn's weird pictures online in various states of undress, you can just bookmark his Amazon affiliate link, and then when you shop Throw It on Amazon, he gets a few pennies.
Okay, you probably didn't fall for that. This movie is actually amazing. Who Framed Roger Rabbit brings together the combined talents of Disney and Warner Brothers to give you on-screen Daffy Duck and Donald Duck having a piano duel to the death, parachuting Mickey Mouse and Bugs Bunny, actually exchanging dialogue. All this and more in a live-action meets animated film, done to the extent that really hadn't had this interaction before. There is essentially a special effects shot in every scene of the movie. Now, okay, there are some times where they kind of fudge it. We can see through Eddie Valiant's jacket for a bit, and Eddie's gun turned into a practical prop. But all this aside, it's really quite a breakthrough, and I think the animation effects in this actually look pretty presentable to this day. Now, I caught this on Disney+. It's the story of Eddie Valiant, a private detective who investigates toons. He doesn't work for toons, right? He lives near Toontown. He's hired by this guy, Maroon, to spy on Roger Rabbit's wife and catch her cheating on him. And he does. She's playing patty cake. That's a big no-no. The toon analogy kind of goes in for any kind of racism and segregation. Hey, we don't serve toons. I don't work for toons. A toon killed my brother. That's Eddie Valiant's kind of out there. A toon with red eyes, right? Look, the story is not the most amazing thing. It's done in this kind of noir quasi-investigation. People turn up, get shot in the back. Who did it? There's a hot gal fleeing. I love the way how Jessica Rabbit is not a rabbit, but she takes the name of Roger. I just think that's so cool. And a lot of these jokes, I had not realized when I initially saw this, probably in the 80s and 90s, that there was so much here for the adult in the crowd. I mean, we got kids giving Eddie cigarettes. He's looking to booze up at any opportunity. Baby Herman has a 3-year-old dinky. The obvious villain here is Judge Doom, played by Christopher Lloyd. I think he's here because director Robert Zemeckis got him in on board. And everybody is really quite good. I mean, you think about a movie now where, oh, it's so hard acting against what you think might be a T-Rex because we just have a green screen. Well, in this film, what do you think's really there to act against? Now, they say you can't kill a toon, but there is this concoction called the dip, which can kill a toon, and Judge Doom wants to find Roger Rabbit, who has been framed for the murder of Mr. Acme, you know, the guy behind all those wonderful toys. And he actually kills off a shoe, a harmless shoe, which didn't get tried and sentenced, so I guess I don't really see how that was allowed in front of the cops. And that's the extent of my nitpicking. Who Framed Roger Rabbit is an absolute masterpiece, and I'm glad that we'll probably never get anything close to a sequel out of this, because Disney and Warner Brothers are essentially at war with each other, and I guess when the day comes when eventually Disney will end up owning them so that they can collectively put together Batman and Wolverine, well, until then, I guess we won't see anybody besmirch the good name of Roger Rabbit. An obvious 4 out of 4 stars.
Thank you for watching my son's YouTube station. It's not for everyone, but he tries. Maybe if you bought some merch below, he'll eventually get good at the YouTubing.